Hello folks, I'm live. Yeah, calling Virgin Media. Fucking pissing me off. Because they answered and then they put the phone straight down on me. And if I have to give some personal information, I have to mute it, you know. I'll be alright, I can do that. I'll have to remember to do that. Fine, got this shit, take it anyway. I only got my keyboard played up to the mute thing from. So I'll interfere with it. This is why I'm doing this video, just for entertainment purposes. So I hope I don't cut my service off on it. Well, I ain't gonna blow up, I'm just trying to say what's it. I mean, I'm taking a flipping pieces. I think it's sound anyway. It's probably not the loudest because I've got the fan on, but you might be able to hear me. I have to turn the sound up just a little bit, you know. Connections would be real on my mind tonight, so 13 minutes on this. Just waiting for me. I'm going to try and do one of those outside on the laptop. I want to keep my laptop so maybe it don't overheat, because even if I touch on that cord, it'll make out video positive, I should be able to do it. I need to do one on my over computer. I've got to replace that one drive and that one. So I couldn't leave that wireless, or have a long cable for it. Or have a USB going into a power line, that'd be good. How to invent them. USBs into power lines, that'd be good. Just waiting for him to answer. I don't know if you can hear him from over there. It's probably too quiet. Tell you what, it's been a hot day today. It's gonna be really hot today. 30 forever today. Gotta do that wire later. Outside. Maybe my clips. Do it later. I've gotta go in the video. Not in the brick, I've got to go in the cement beginning. Because it won't go through the brick, it'll crack the brick. They hadn't done it, they took them all off and they put them all in. Oh, but they're fucking on speaker, they don't give me fucking personal information, and I have to mute this easy. Or I fucking off speaker. Probably just call out just I hope that answers this one. Forgive me, because there's no service in there. I'm gonna complain about it because the service is terrible. I mean, it shouldn't tell us someone to fucking answer the phone, should it? Companies gonna be bankrupt or coming to, you know. Usually they've got so many fucking good customers, you know. You only to pay £133 for a fucking service. I wouldn't pay that for fucking, I wouldn't pay that for fucking, truck ice, you know what I mean? What's more, if 133 shopping today, I think shopping comes to me £200, probably 300 or so. Couldn't be shopping when it comes to fucking money. Fucking ridiculous sometimes. I'll give him some money to bills anyway. I'm used to it. Oh, come on. What a bloody joke. This is 6 weeks already. Bloody joke. Absolute joke. Poor bastard. Here we go. It's Michael Walton, yeah.
How are you today?
I'm fine, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Can you just confirm me, are you the account holder?
Yes, I am, yeah. Yeah.
That's great, and I'm saying that you've already passed the security processes. Thank you so much for that. So
Yeah.
tell me, how can I help you today?
Yeah, I'd like to take one of my services out.
Sorry?
I'd like to take one of my services out. Hello?
Yes, hello?
Hello, I'd like to take one of the services out.
You want to make some changes to your package, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Okay, don't worry. Since you've reached me, I will try my best to see what I can do on my side for you. Just trying to access your account, and then we'll discuss about your package together, okay?
Okay, you won't give off any personal information on here, will you? You won't give no personal information over the phone, will you?
Personal information?
You know, like, you repeat my information back. So, it's alright, I'm somebody else in the room, you see, so, yeah. Right.
No, I'm not going to ask
Okay.
your personal information, okay?
Alright then, okay.
It's just because you just want to discuss about your package, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
we'll
want,
just discuss about
what I
your
want,
package.
what I want to do, I want to remove the TV service. Just the TV service.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay,
all I
don't
want
worry,
to. I want to keep my internet on the phone, you see.
Okay. But before we go ahead, I will need to ask you a few questions from my end, okay?
Right, okay, yeah.
Concerning your package itself, okay?
Alright, no problem. Yeah, no problem.
So, can you tell me how many devices do you and your family have connected to the broadband? Like, how many devices normally?
Probably about over 20, at least over 20 devices.
Okay. And can you tell me, is there anyone working from home currently?
Well, not really, no, because they have to go to work in here anyway. Nobody does computer work in here anyway. So,
Okay.
I do use it. My brother uses it for streaming and whatnot. So I like to keep the internet as it is. The internet's
Okay.
perfectly fine, nothing wrong with the internet at all. No.
Okay, no problem. And can you tell me what type of channels do you and your house
I don't want the TV. I don't watch it anymore. I don't want the TV anymore.
Okay, and
I
what
want
about
it
the
to.
line?
I don't want the service. I don't want the TV service no more.
Okay, but I'm just trying to ask you a few questions, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me what type of calls do you use? Do you use your landline to make or receive? Like how many often do you use it?
I don't have the landline plugged in. I don't have it plugged in. It's just a thing that comes with the package I had when I took it out about 18 months ago. So, I don't use the phone. I don't even have it plugged into the router. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I have a phone, but if I ever needed to use it, obviously I would use it, you know. It's there for emergencies, you just plug your phone in and I've got a wired phone, I can plug it straight into the router and I'll be able to make a phone call then, but I don't really have it because we all got mobile phones, so. You know what I mean?
I do understand what you're telling me, but it's my job to ask you a few questions, right?
I know that, yeah.
Okay. So I'm just trying to build your package here. So normally we offer you a bundle price of all the services with some discount. That's why we call it a bundle discounted price. That's what you get it for 18 months. But if you want to remove one of the service, then you might end up paying much more than a bundle price.
Yeah,
If there
but
will not be any discount, it will just be a two service price.
yeah, I'm just saying, would he go down the price of what's up the TV? It's substantially a lot of money, really. You know, it's quite a lot of money for what I don't really watch the TV. I use the broadband. The broadband is
I
used
don't
24 hours a day.
understand.
Yeah.
I totally understand that, but that's why I told you, if you take a bundle, we'll give you a discount.
I don't
That's
want
why
to.
we can get.
I don't want another contract though. I want to keep it as it is. Because I might be like leaving this address, you know, so I want to leave it as it is.
You don't want to be in a new contract?
No, I don't want a new contract. I already took 2 contracts out already. So I've been with Virgin for at least 26 months now. I've been with you 26 months, so I've been over 2 years with this now, so because I took out another contract as well. Sometime in March.
Normally any change that we make to the package, it's going to be an 18-month contract actually. Because you will be out of contract right now, right? I think in September.
But I should be able to take out what I don't want. Like if I don't want the TV box, I don't want it. I don't want it, that's it.
Yes, but you're making a change to the package, right?
I don't know whether I'm gonna move somewhere where I'll get this service. So I don't want to be on an 18-month contract, then I've got to cancel it and then pay, I don't know, a substantial amount of bleeding money to disconnect it, you know what I mean? I don't want that.
As I'm telling you, I'm really sorry for that. So as I'm telling you, we make any change to the package, you will be out of contract. It's going to be an 18-month contract actually.
Well, I'm not accepting an 18 months contract again because I've already done it. I've done it successfully. I've been a good customer, to be honest. So I just don't want to be doing that. I don't. All right then. Can you take the channels off? Can you take most of the channels off then? Because I don't watch the TV. I don't even watch TV. So what's the point of me having a service I don't want? I'm paying for. I ain't gonna use. You know what I mean?
I totally understand what you're telling me, but as I'm telling you, it's going to be an 18-month contract. Any change that we make, any change.
Any change? What about if you take most of the channels off the sports, BT Sports, absolutely everything?
Exactly, yes. Any change to the package, any of the service being removed or some of the channels means any change, it's going to be an 18-month contract.
Oh, then yeah. Well, can you do? Because I'm thinking about changing to another provider then. Because it's not acceptable. You should be able to take one of your services out without it messing anything else up.
Because you will be out of contract right now.
Yes,
right?
I know I am.
That's why.
But I ain't out of contract to another month anyhow.
Sorry?
I ain't out of contract for another month. I ain't to September. The 12th of September,
so. 1 month till September, right? 1 month till your contract will be ended. So it's going to be an 18-month contract. Any change made to the package right now, or even after your contract ends, it's going to be an 18-month contract. Because it's just 1 month left for your contract to end.
Can you could you make it 12 months?
Unfortunately, that will not be possible.
No.
It's only 18 months.
So what, this out of contract thing, what's that then? Is that where you just,
Sorry?
you can cancel it at any time? You can cancel it at any time?
If you're out of contract, yes, you can certainly cancel your services anytime without any penalty fee.
Alright then, can you give me a further discount then? Can you lower my bill any more than it is then?
For the same package that you have right now?
Yeah, the same package, can you lower it and keep it as it is? Or
That's what I'm telling you. Any change made to the package is going to be an 18-month contract. Even if I put a discount or remove something, it's going to be an 18-month contract.
oh, and yeah, but like I was saying, I'm forced to leave then. If I've got to do that because I don't know when I'm moving to, I will get the service.
Sorry?
I don't know if if I do ever move, like or whether I'll get this service where I'm moving to. Do you know what I mean?
I cannot hear you well.
No, I'm saying, oh, God's sake, I'm just saying. If I had another contract, if I ever move from this address, I don't know whether I'll get the service anywhere else. Because it's cable. Do you know what I mean?
So you're telling me if you're in a contract and you're thinking of moving out, is that correct what you're telling me?
Yeah, as well, but there should be exceptions. I'm not happy with this. There should be exceptions. They should be able to accept.
So that's what I'm going to tell you right now.
The customer's
So if
always
you're
right.
thinking- Sorry?
The customer's always right, what they're saying. I am not paying any disconnection fees if I ever move from this address.
Only if you allow me to speak, I'll explain you.
Okay then, go on then.
Okay, so if you're thinking of moving house and you already accepted the contract for 18 months...
Which I ain't going to. Which I'm not going to, so carry on.
Are you sure?
I'm not being rude, I'm just saying I don't want to be put on some commitment to another contract. You know, I've got enough stress as it is. I don't need to be worrying about paying that every month as well.
Unfortunately, that's what I can do on my side.
Yeah, I understand that, that's what you can do.
I've tried to explain, but it's not working, but I cannot do anything
Can
on
you-
my side.
Can you lower the bill? Can you lower the bill a little bit more? Could you lower the bill a bit more? Or?
I explained to you, any change
Okay.
to the package, even if you're putting another discount, it's going to be an 18-month contract.
Alright then, okay then, alright, explain the deals I can have then. Explain the details I can have, so the discounts I can have, sorry. Any deals that is going just for having broadband. I'm just keeping my speed I've got. Just keeping the speed I've got. That's possible. You know what I mean? Hello?
I do know what you mean. I do understand what you're telling me, but I'm trying to explain you also. I'm trying to explain you about the virtual media policy and how it works here.
Yeah, it's not very good policy, I'm not being rude, it's not very good policy, so it needs to be changed because people are struggling to pay bills. I'm sorry, it's not a very good policy. It's terrible.
About your package here, but you do not want to be in an 18-month contract. It's my job to explain to you
Yeah,
that
alright
it's
then.
an 18-month contract.
Alright then, if I do take out 18-month contract and I take the TV out, I don't have the TV anymore, and I keep my existing broadband speeds right. Yeah. How much would it cost then?
You want to know the price?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. For just keeping my broadband as it is and not having anything else. Just for keeping it as it is, you know.
Okay, so as explained earlier as well, we provide you a package of all the free services with some discount. But if you want to remove one of the service or two of the service that we provide you, you might end up paying just one service price or two service price without any discount. But for the package that you are right now, you're downgrading the TV package putting into the basic TV. I'm able to get the price to £65.
£65. This is the trouble I'm trying to say, I don't watch the TV, there's no point in me having the set-top box anymore. I don't watch the TV, I don't have time to watch TV. Do you get what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what you're saying, but this is a bundle price. But if you want to take only the broadband and
problem. Yeah.
Okay, so just the broadband in itself is going to cost you around £78.
£78. Okay,
Yeah.
alright then. I'll just have Freeview channels on the TV then. I'm not paying, why am I paying more for just having just broadband? That's a stupid,
Exactly.
I'm
That's
not
why
being
I
rude,
advise you.
I'm not being rude, but that's a stupid policy. That is, not saying it,
Sorry.
I know it's not your fault, but that is a stupid policy, and put it on the notes as well. Put it on the notes, that is a stupid policy. That shouldn't be, because other companies, if you just have only one service, it's a lot cheaper than having two services. That is a stupid policy. And I'm not being rude, I'm trying to be polite. I'm just saying it as it is, I'm just saying that's not right, you know. I know it's not your fault, so I'm not blaming you. You're just doing your job, you know, you just tell it as it is, you know. So okay. Alright. I'll say what I needed to say now. Okay. Hello?
What do you want me to do?
What I want you to do then, I'll keep my services, but can you downgrade the TV to just having Freeview channels? Don't have BT Sports, no Sky Sports, no movies, nothing, no music. Just have the basic. The basic you can go down to. And that's going to be £50 odd a month.
£65.
£65. So what was this £50 odd pound then before?
Sorry?
It was £60.
I said 65. 65.
£65.
Yes.
That's a lot better. No, that is a lot better.
For the broadband that you want right now, for the basic TV package and the line.
Okay.
With some discounts.
Yeah, with some discounts. And that's 18 months contract, is it?
Yes.
Okay. I can accept that you can't do that for me, but I'll accept that's gone down a lot because I'm worried that my bill's going to go up, you know, £233. I don't want to pay £133 a month. Do you know what I mean? So I'll take that out.
Yes, I don't know what you...
I'll take that out today, and I'll just keep the TV. I'll keep the TV box, I suppose. I'll keep the TV service as it. I'll keep it as it is, and just have the basic Freeview channels. Just have Freeview channels, and don't have any don't want any music channels or any of that nonsense on. Because I don't watch music. I've got YouTube. I watch YouTube music on YouTube. You know, don't need any of them channels. I don't need football channels. Don't need BT Sports. You know what I mean? So that'll be £65 for 18 months, will it?
Yes.
Okay. Is that it can't go no lower than that?
Unfortunately, I'm trying to put a discount. I've already put a discount on my end, and that's the best that we have right now.
Does that take effect today? If you did that today, would that take effect after a month?
It will take effect after a month.
After a month. Does my broadband speed stay as 1 gig a second?
Exactly. The broadband, I'll tell you the package once again, okay?
Oh, go on, carry on. Yeah, go on, please, yeah.
Okay. So it's the first 1 gigabyte, the
Yeah.
Mixed TV, which is the basic TV package, the Talk Weekend, which is the basic line with some discount. The price is getting you to £65.
£64. That's a big improvement. That is a big improvement in the price because I was paying 90. For some reason, my last bill's £97.10p. I don't know why it's gone up a little bit. Is that inflation or something? Is that to do with inflation or something?
Sorry?
Is that to do with inflation? Why it goes up a little bit? The bill, you know what I mean?
So the bill will be much lower than you're paying right now.
So that will stop when my bill cycle comes round. I'll only pay £65. After the next bill will be £65. after a
today
month,
is the
right?
11th of August. That is on the 10th of September, your new package will start, which is this package for £65.
So that will be, because I've already, so my bill will be the same. I've already paid my bill for this month, so it'll just go down to £65 after. My bill that comes out next will be generated £65, yeah?
Exactly.
Okay, that's alright. So if you can't, if it's the policy, I'll accept that. Because I'm happy with the service I've got, I'm happy with the broadband.
Do you want me to insert this package for you?
Yeah, you can do, yeah. I also, after you've done that, I also want to ask you another question,
Okay,
if that's possible.
go ahead with this one first of all, and then we'll go ahead with your other questions, okay?
Okay, no problem. Okay,
So I'm going to read you some contract terms, okay?
okay.
Your services are subjected to new contract. The new contract will apply to all the services on the account, TV, broadband, and telephone. If you complete your contract early or move to address or early period is not available, you may be subjected to an early disconnection fee. You get a 14-day calling off period when you sign up to new contract. The download speed to your merge media loader will range between 1094 and 1140 Mbps, and upload speed will be between 47 and 52 Mbps. However, the minimum download speed to your merge media loader should not go below 565 Mbps. We will send an email with this information within 7 days, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can you confirm me an email address, please?
It's the same one I've always used. It's Michael James Walton at hotmail.com.
And a mobile contact number?
Mobile contact number, just bear with me a minute, it should be the same details I've got on my account. But I'll get,
Just confirming
yeah,
that.
confirm it, sorry, hang on. Hang on. It's 07, no, hang on a minute, hang on. Okay, alright.
So you will be receiving a text message shortly to confirm of what we just discussed together. It's just a confirmation of the package that we both agreed for. You
Yeah.
will be receiving a link attached to the text message as well, but I would advise you to not click on it, or else you will keep receiving messages, okay?
Oh, no problem. That's okay,
So your new package will take effect as from 10th of September 2022, where you will start paying for £65 for the next 18 months, okay?
That's fine, it's a lot better than what I was paying before. Yeah.
I do understand.
I do like the
So go ahead.
broadband's fantastic, the speed is fantastic on my log. I get 950 meg and an upload of about 52 megabytes, and I always get it because I don't know, it's just I'm not very close to the green box, but I'm not that far away from it. So
Okay.
and I think my power levels are they're quite high on the router as well, so I think that helps as well. So
Yeah. Okay, that's great then. So right now I'm just making the change on my end, and
Okay.
also when I'm making the change, I'll tell you, as you made a change to your package in the middle of your billing cycle, there will be a prorate charge which will be amended on your next bill. That is, for the month for your new package, your next bill is going to be, so your next bill you do not have to pay anything actually for the month of let's say on the 11th of October.
yeah.
You do not have to pay anything, and after that you will start paying the £65 itself, because there is a prorate charge and which has been amended to your next bill as well.
Yeah. How much would that be then?
That's what I'm telling you. For your next bill, you're not paying anything actually.
Not paying anything. It's because I already paid my £97.10p bill. I already paid that. Because I know when it comes out. I know every single thing. I write it down. What comes out of my bank. Because I'm very, very clever in that one. I'm very clued up in that one. I'm quite clever in that way because I live with my parents, but I've still got the responsibility. I've still got to learn to have the responsibility, you know. So.
I do understand that. I totally understand. So on the 11th, when your bell will reach you on the 11th of October, you do not have to pay anything. And then in November, then you will start paying your 65 pounds. Okay?
Okay, so yeah. So don't have to pay anything in September or something, or is that or anything like that? Or?
The bill that will be due on the 11th of October
Oh, 11.
2022.
Okay, so I
You
don't.
do not have to pay anything.
Oh, okay, that's strange. Okay, that's all right then. That's okay. That's strange. Yeah. All right then. That's fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, so you had other questions as well, right?
Yeah, you know, like I have other people live here, not just me. Like I'm just saying, can you have a separate account in the same house on Virgin Media? Can you have a separate account? Could you? Because somebody was asking me who's downstairs. They want to have broadband downstairs, but like because I googled it and it said you can have 2 different accounts at the same household. So I don't know whether I'll pass you on to my brother, like if he was up, you know, or you know, I'll see if he's up and he could explain it, you know. But like you know, like you say, you share the household with somebody else, you know, and they want the services downstairs, but you've got the services upstairs, if you know what I mean. Do you get what I mean?
Yes,
Do you get what I
I
mean?
don't know what you mean.
But can you have a separate account at the same address? Is that possible?
Okay, so
It's just a query because the guy's asking me about it, so.
Okay, so normally in the same property we can have only one broadband. If you want to have 2 broadband, then it will not work. You will see that it's only then that you will see the broadband speed is not very well. You will see because it's not compatible. The broadband that we give you is not compatible to have 2 broadband in the same property.
Yeah, but
in the same
alright, okay then. Alright, don't you put a separate line in? Wouldn't there be a separate line put in? Like you know you've got. Alright, I'll tell you my setup outside, right? You've got the coaxial outside, don't you? The one that comes under the path. The big coaxial cable. Then you've got the coaxial cable that goes up the wall into my bedroom, right? Then that goes it splits into 2, into a splitter, into the set-top box and the broadband. But you know that cable, can't you have like that same cable installed in the street, if you know what I mean? If you know what I mean.
Yes.
Or can you have something that bridges that cable? Something that splits that signal on that cable or something? Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean, and I do understand what you're telling me, but as I told you, we cannot have 2 broadband in the same house.
Okay then. Alright then. You know, I'll have to tell my brother about it because he's caring for like downstairs because I watch a lot of Netflix, but and my internet it doesn't reach down there. It doesn't reach down there.
I understand that, but
Yeah.
it's not possible to have 2 broadband in the same house, and also the line will not really work. As I told you, it's only that you will start having issues with the broadband.
Why won't it work?
Internet is not.
Alright then, okay, alright, they want 100 meg downstairs, right? Say if say the customers downstairs wanted 100 meg, and I've got a gigabyte, right? It's going to affect, you saying it's going to affect their connection as if I'm using mine?
It's going to, yes, it's going to.
What about if they make the signal stronger at the exchange? What about if they can make the signal, boost the signal at the green box? Would that affect it then? Do you know what?
I know how the broadband works.
Oh no, yeah, I know that, but
I know how it
there
works.
is
So
ways.
that's why I'm giving you
There is
advice.
ways.
I'm like,
There is ways engineers can do these things that can make it work, you know. I know a mate that works for Virgin Media, an engineer that works for Virgin Media, and he's done it. He's been able to do it. Because I know people that share households, and they have the same service in the same house. BT can do it, BT can do it. You can have 2 separate lines with BT if you want. Do you know what I
But
mean?
BT is BT. This is Virgin Media, right?
Yeah, I know it's a
This
different
is Virgin
service.
Media, and
I know
this
it
is how
uses
it
the
works.
DOS service and all that, I know that. Yeah, I'm not aware of what signal it uses. I know it does it go through the TV service then, does it? Something like that. Is that how it works?
Sorry?
Does it go through the TV signal? Is that how it works?
No.
No. I've been hearing differently then, because someone says it goes through the TV signal or something. So,
As I told you, it's not possible on our end.
alright then, okay, fair enough. But I 100% I'm telling you the truth, people have, it is possible for some people it's possible. So, I don't know where that information's come from, you know. I don't know where that information's come from at all. I really don't.
I'm just telling you what I know on my side.
Alright, well okay, I ain't gonna judge that. I'm gonna believe you, yeah. Because you know more than me. I'm just saying, I know people that have had that done, you know. So, it's a bit, I'm getting mixed signals, you know. I don't know what to believe.
Do you have any more questions for me? Is there anything else I can help you
No,
with?
it's okay, that's no problem. I'll just tell the person that told me to phone up to ask that question, I'll just tell them they can't do it. You can't do it, you're gonna have to find a way of getting a cable downstairs or something, and having another router down there, a mesh system. Have a mesh system or something like that downstairs. Have it something on
As
the...
I told you, we can certainly do this. But your signal will not be the same.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
That I have to show you off, that your signal will not be the same. You might have some issues with the signal, which then you will have to call us again and again to say that you're having these issues.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, but can't you get a technician out that actually makes the signal what it should be? Say the setup's done, he tests the router and whatnot and see what the signal is, and he can go to the green box and make the signal what it should be. Do you know what I mean? Correct the signal. Do you know what I mean? I keep saying that, you know. It's just where I come from, it's my accent. Yeah. I always do that.
Is the thing that I could on my side, and that's what I can tell you on my side. Unfortunately, that's what I have for you.
Alright, no problem. But it is possible if the signal can be corrected. If the signals can the signals be corrected at the exchange? Can the tech engineer come out and correct the signals?
No.
No. Well, I've heard wrong, because I've had somebody come out and actually correct the signals, because I had problems years ago with it, and he went to the green box and he put me on a different connection, and it made my speeds a lot better. My speeds were all over the place before, and he went to the green box and he basically put me on a closer connection or something, a more further away connection, a more stronger signal. Something to do with the green box anyway. I don't really understand it myself, 100%. So, yeah.
I understand that, but I've explained you on my end what can be done, and I've explained you what are the disadvantages of having this. But if you want to go ahead and do it, you can certainly do it. I've already advised you on my end.
Oh yeah, you can do it, but you can do it. You're telling me you can do it.
If you want to go ahead, I can.
How does this person downstairs do it? Does he have to phone up, or will I have to? How does it work? You know, what would happen? Would he have to?
It's going to be a new.
Hello. Hello. That's that's the end to that then. There's nothing. Been on that 52 minutes and it cuts off. Hello?
Yes.
Hello, what happened there? Hello?
Sorry?
Hello, can you hear me? What happened there?
Sorry?
What happened there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can
What
you hear
happened
me?
when you went off? I thought you went off, but you've come back. It's alright, yeah, now what I was saying about that, you know, that is possible to do though, yeah. I know I keep saying the same thing, I just want to make sure, because I get different things. I don't know whether people tell me the truth or I'm just getting a little bit of, you know, just a bit of the sake of just saying it, you know. I don't want to say, I don't want to be rude and say it's a bit of bull rubbish, you know. So don't look swearing, you know. So if it's possible, I don't know how to come across that. I'll have to I don't know. I'll have to see what they can do, you know. See if there's another way we can do it, you know. There's another way they can do it downstairs, you know. I think there is another way I'm thinking another way I could do it.
Can I speak?
Go on then, carry on.
Okay. So normally if you want to have your brother for the floor plan downstairs, what you will have to do, you will have to tell your brother to contact us. We'll have to create a new account in his name and then we'll have to do the necessary.
Yeah, will I keep mine? Would my account keep on? Would my account still carry on? It won't get cancelled.
Yes, of course your account will be carried on.
Oh, it will. All right then. Okay, fair enough. That's good. That's good. I'm happy about that. I'll have to see, because it's for them to use Netflix downstairs, because the internet they've got downstairs it's not very good. It's ADSL. It's not very good at all. And he's thinking about leaving Shell broadband and going to Virgin, you see. And I want to keep more services up here because I'm happy with what I've got. So I'm sure these signals can be corrected somehow. You know what I mean?
I've already explained you what has to be done.
Yeah, because the router does have a routing correction system anyway. But it will correct signal errors anyway. That's what my router does anyway. You know what I mean? No, I don't know if my brother's up or he's in the house at the minute, or I would pass him on to you, but I don't know if he's up and ready. I think I'll phone back tomorrow. I'll tell him to phone you back tomorrow. You know, or I'll phone back tomorrow and I'll put him on the phone, look, and I'll put my details in, you know. I'll tell him to ring. I'll tell my brother to ring up actually about it, you know. Because he won't be.
Exactly, he has to call up.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
only he who can call up so that we can do the necessary on our end.
So would there be two separate accounts at the same address then?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's going to be two separate accounts. Your
So
account is in your house, and for him it's going to be another one.
Yeah, okay, that's good to know, yeah, I'm happy about that, that's fine. That's
Okay.
brilliant, thanks for answering that question, because I was getting different things off Google. You don't believe things on Google, you know, because you click on the link and then it says, oh, you can get this, and then another site says you can't do this, and another site says what you said, which is true. You can have problems with the signal, I'm aware of that, but that probably won't affect me that much. I mean, I might be wrong. I mean, you might know. You might understand more than what I understand. Because obviously you've done training. You know how it works. So I'm not judging you all. I know you're not lying to me. So you know. So that's been a nice talk anyway. So and it's learnt me a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, no problem. Thanks for that. Thanks for your help, yeah. Thanks for what you've
No
done.
worries.
Yeah.
Thank
And,
you. Take care.
take care.
Bye bye.
Oh, bye. It is possible. She was going, oh yeah, no, you don't get a problem with the bloody signal because there's a shorter cable down there. But there's a longer cable up here. It'd be me that had the problem. Yeah, you can't get sense out of this company, you can't get sense out of them. It's like talking to the fucking brick wall. Terrible they are. Terrible. She's terrible, she was. Never spoke to a woman so unpolite. Says, let me talk, let me talk, let me talk. Stupid woman. It's not bullshit because it's all over Google. And most sites say you can, but most sites say what she said it does affect, but it don't. Because again, you know the speed I'm getting, it shouldn't affect us anyway. To be honest, if my brother's up, I might actually get him to phone him off my phone. Because I'll get 3 calls, I tell him to phone him off on my phone. And just say, like, just go through to somebody. Just keep pressing hash, you'll go through to somebody. You know, it's possible, man. I'm worried, only 4 to 60 minutes. Yeah, I think I'll leave that there, folks. Thanks for watching me. You all take care. God knows what YouTube this is. I've got that many accounts by people, but